We're now in Harrisburg's Midtown, about 12 blocks north of the downtown and on 3rd Street instead of 2nd Street, and there's definitely more life down here. You have the Broad Street Market, which brings a lot of people in on Saturday mornings, even though it's at half strength. One of the buildings was decimated by fire and it still hasn't been rehabilitated yet, so they have the tent housing some of those merchants that were displaced. Well, we're in the stone building of the Broad Street Market, one of 2 buildings that used to be comprised the market. The other is still recovering from a fire. This one houses a lot of eateries, made to order food of all different descriptions. Comparing to Lancaster and their sort of food venue, it's a little more markety and less restaurant-y, but it's definitely a place to go to try to test out your taste buds on a lot of different offerings. All right, we are in the tent portion of the market. This is the temporary market for some of the vendors displaced by the fire, and you can see that pretty much everything's filled. We'll check it out. Certainly not the space that you'd have in the brick building, which was huge, but they're making the best of it right now. We're at 3rd and Riley, which is sort of the northern extent of the Midtown district that's surrounded by the Broad Street Market. You got the Riley Street Cinema here, and between Riley and Forest toward downtown, you got shops, restaurants, cafes, pretty much a really vibrant retail district that's fed by all of the neighborhoods around Midtown. That is really the secret sauce for Midtown. There's so many people living here. They're out and about and they're patronizing the restaurants and cafes, coffee shops, clothing stores, you name it, they have it down here. Bakeries, whatever. It's definitely got something going on as compared to what we saw downtown. We're at the Midtown Scholar bookstore, founded by former Harrisburg Mayor Eric Pappenfuss and his wife after they moved from Baltimore to Harrisburg decades ago. And of course, he chose this spot right across from the Broad Street Market for his flagship bookstore, and it now has become a Midtown fixture. The location of Midtown proved to be the right one for the bookstore and now for many other businesses that are filling in the blocks between Riley and Forester Street. We're in the heart of Harrisburg's downtown at 12:30, the height of lunchtime on a Saturday. But as you can see, there's plenty of parking spaces, and one of the reasons probably is the cost to park here. There's free parking after 5 in a very limited portion of Center City. But if you come down here for lunch on a Saturday, you're paying $4 per hour at the meter, or you're paying $10 for 2 hours in the River Street Garage, and $15 for 4 hours. Contrast that to Lancaster, where it's $2.50 an hour at the meter. Totally different story. Now, there are some signs of life. Sawyer's, which is a mainstay of outdoor dining, is opening once the weather gets a little better. So the summer means Sawyer's, and there will be some life downtown, hopefully soon. One of the problems coming downtown Harrisburg on a Saturday afternoon is not a lot of places are open. Now, of course, some old standbys, Zemby's, and it looks like the Sushi on 2nd is also open. Their sign is lit at least. But there's not a lot of options coming down for lunch. The one thing downtown Harrisburg does offer is an opportunity to pursue your dream for opening a retail store or a restaurant, because the barriers to entry are lower. There's so many available spaces. If you have an entrepreneurial spirit and an idea, there is hope to open something in Harrisburg.